Welcome to Drive Safe Now. Today, we are tackling a driving condition that's as common as it is dangerous: fog. Knowing how to master this mist isn't just a neat trick, it's a skill that can literally save your life. So, let's get right into it.
You know, that quote really hits home, doesn't it? Fog has this weirdly beautiful, almost calming look to it, but hiding inside that beauty is a serious, serious threat. It creates an environment where all the normal rules of driving, your perception, your reaction time, they just get thrown right out the window. So I have to ask you, are you really prepared for a drive like that? And I mean, being prepared is way more than just knowing where your headlight switch is. It's about really understanding the unique dangers that fog throws at you and having a clear, solid strategy before you even turn the key. Okay, so let's talk about what we're actually up against here. It's not just that it's hard to see, it's how that lack of sight completely changes everything. Fog actively messes with your senses, making it tough for you to see what's ahead, and just as critical, it makes it really hard for other drivers to see you.
So let's dig in and really understand the danger. We're going to break down exactly why fog is so treacherous.
There's actually a term for this: critical visibility loss. Basically, your entire world shrinks down to just what you can see in a few feet of space right in front of your car. This means your ability to judge speed or distance or even figure out what something is, it's just gone. A car that's completely stopped might look like it's still moving. It's that disorienting.
And just look at this. The difference is, well, it's night and day. On a clear day, you have the luxury of time, right? You see a hazard, you process it, you react. But in fog, that entire timeline gets squeezed into a split second. Hazards pop out of absolutely nowhere, and your stopping distance becomes this terrifying, unpredictable variable. Okay, so we know the danger. Now, what do we do about it? This is where we get practical. Think of this next part as your own personal fog safety playbook, a set of non-negotiable rules for getting through the mist safely.
And here it is, your 6 essential tactics. Every single one of these is a layer of protection. Slowing way down buys you precious time. Using low beams actually helps you see instead of blinding you. Tripling your distance, that creates a life-saving buffer. These aren't just suggestions, okay? They are rules that all work together. Let's zoom in on a couple of the most important ones. 3 times. Remember this number. This needs to be your new best friend when you're driving in fog. You need to keep a following distance that's 3 times what you normally would. Trust me, this isn't being overly cautious, it's just pure physics. It gives you the space you absolutely need to react and brake safely.
And this is such a common mistake. Your first instinct might be to flip on the high beams, right? You're thinking, I need to see farther. But it does the exact opposite. The fog is made of tiny water droplets, and they act like a million little mirrors, reflecting all that light right back into your eyes. It creates this wall of glare, making it even harder to see. So please, low beams only.
So we've covered all the tactics for driving in the fog. But you know what? The single smartest tactical move you can possibly make often happens before you even start the car. This right here is probably the most important question you can ask yourself. Before you even grab your keys, just stop for a second, look outside, and ask, is this trip really worth the risk? Because honestly, sometimes the safest decision you can make is to not drive at all. And the decision gets pretty simple under these conditions. Look, if the fog is so thick you can barely see the end of your driveway, or if you're already feeling tired and unfocused, just don't go. Driving in fog demands 100% of your attention. Postponing a trip is always better than risking your life.
Look, mastering the mist is all about respecting the conditions and arming yourself with the right knowledge. Every tip we've covered today is another tool in your toolbox to make you a safer, more confident driver out there.
At the end of the day, driving in fog isn't about being brave, it's about being smart. Driving smart means you understand the rules of the road have changed. Driving safe means you adapt using the tactics we talked about. Because the goal is always the same: get to where you're going safely. Arrive alive.
This knowledge is just too important to keep to yourself. So, who will you share this with? Think about your family, your friends, maybe a new driver you know. Sharing these simple, life-saving rules could be one of the most important things you do today. Let's help keep everyone on the road a little bit safer.